Live. Hello everybody, welcome back. Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we arrived at Kednua, and it's now our stronghold. It is our castle, our fortress, our home, where we are going to be adventuring forth from, going forwards. And we received a new quest, which is, we found out that they're called the Leaden Key. It's the group that we saw way back when in Sealant Lease, Leaden Key, and we're gonna go track them down, or we believe they are over here in Defiance Bay, which looks like it's huge. So really excited for that. Deerford Village looks kind of good. I kind of want to get to a village soon, and we can maybe investigate respecking and stuff like that. Let's head to the Wood End Plains for now. I wonder when we respec, can we completely redo our character, like our stats, or is it just our spells? I guess we'll find out, because that could be kind of nice, especially when we get these new characters, right? Like, I forget your name.
Following your lead.
Kana, yes. Like, when Kana arrived, he was, like, level 4. So we didn't get to choose any of his abilities before that. So it'd be kind of cool if we could take more. I also want him to start singing the Nubkekian sonnet, of course. It's gonna be great.
And
let's all go with stealth.
Reveal?
And let's explore here. Looks like there's something interesting over here. Oh, it's a tombstone. A whole bunch of tombstones, yeah, fine. Alright, let's keep exploring. Curious to see, Alkaline was screaming before we started here today. Tonight, I should say. Restarted tonight, I should say. Kind of getting hooked on this. Ooh, a forest lurker. Okay. I think we fought these before and it wasn't actually that bad. So I think we can probably take it out. Yeah, that's kind of freaking out. I wonder if we can have that at the same time as this other thing. I don't know. I guess we'll find out eventually.
I'm here.
Yeah, so this thing has spotted us. That's totally okay. Yeah, like I'd love to redo these ones because the Mind Blades is fine. It's fine, but it's not that great. Especially when we could just use this Ecto Psychic Echo. Seems just more useful, probably. I mean, it's not bad. The Mind Blades are not. We could maybe keep the Mind Blades, but certainly this Amplified Thrust. It's felt a little bit underwhelming, I would say. Like, yeah, Pierce damage is cool and the push is cool, but I don't know. I don't know why it says it twice. I mean, if it does two things, let's harnessing into the closest enemy. Like, pushing them back? It's like a 3-meter push, it's not really that much. I don't know about that. I mean, let's try it now. Why the hell not? Push him away from him. I suppose we can, you know what? We should use this to peel for, like, our wizard. The problem is you kind of, at least I've been kind of spending this stuff. It's not really been that useful. I don't know. Okay. Bart's Lurker, not too bad. Down he goes. We got all of our dudes just right. I agree. Awakened Wood. Wait.
Nice and
Oh,
quiet.
that dude just ran away. Did you see that? There was a forest lurker there, and he just ran away. Methinks there may be a trap this way. Let's explore this way first before we go into that lovely, lovely trap. That lovely, lovely trap. Which I feel like as we kind of get to know what our characters and their classes actually do, we could always rework the way that they work. If you get me. See if worth exploring up there? This one last corner. I think it's worth exploring one last corner. Probably turn off stealth mode for that purpose.
Let's see what
Back
lies
into
this
stealth.
way.
Just to be safe. Burn Lady. Looks like there's nothing here. Oh, no, there is a forest lurker
Leave
here.
it to me! Leave it
Let's
to me!
take him out, hopefully. Alright, he's in trouble. Let's paralyze him. What's the chance of paralyze? I can't quite see because there's stuff over his head. Say, face though, which is cool. He's actually immune to being frightened, interestingly enough. Is he immune to paralysis? Oh, he is actually immune to being paralyzed. Derp. Okay. Immune to being blinded. Nah, we could blind him. See, the chance to hit him with blind is tiny. You just shoot him. He's beating up our priest there. It's alright, though. Alright, more awakened wood. Good.
I shall.
Get everybody.
I'll see what I can find.
Alright, cool. Let's spring this trap. Also, get our formation back on track here. Oh, hello! He just came running back. Maybe he's patrolling or something. I don't know. Right, let's try blind him. Actually, we could probably have blinded him at the start. He's not immune to that. Yeah, let's get blind. Chance to hit is small. Yeah, it's not working. Just shoot him, I guess. Use our piercing bolt here. There we go. That actually hits pretty hard. You know what? Maybe that piercing bolt is okay after all.
Blade in the dark.
It suddenly turned out to be pretty useful. Okay, here's another way out. Great. I don't know what that guy was doing. I thought that was really unusual behavior. I'm not sure what was up with that in the end.
You're not getting
Lurker.
through me.
No harm, a little knockback. There he goes.
Of course. The better part of valor.
Oh, we got something over here. There we go. Alright. Keep exploring here. We've got an exit. Excellent. I've got an itchy nose. How are you tonight, Skamaz? You having a good day? Or good evening? Did you have a good day? Mondays. Mondays are always dodgy. I actually quite like Mondays, thankfully. I like getting back to like the streams and stuff. A mace. Copper. Wine dregs swirl around the bottom of the clay jar. Ocean of infused with vital essence. 50 max endurance, 50 max health. We definitely need to use these things more often. I've been quite remiss in actually utilizing our consumables. I guess... yeah, I've just not been using Once we do get the survival bonus, where we get bonus survival, like the resting bonuses to our consumable durations, that will also encourage me to use them more. Maybe even some of the drugs. We can make one of our characters like a drug addict and feed them all the drugs. 600 seconds is quite a long time, you know? I want to make sure to explore every area thoroughly. I know there's a plant there. We'll come back for it. Because, I mean, we almost missed Durance, right? He was, like, in one of these, like, little nooks that was unexplored. When we first went through the area. We actually went through the area and didn't find him the first time. He's a party member, so pretty important. But yeah, I'd love to like spec our chanter to be like really tanky. Oh, that's a lot of forest trolls. And what is that? A Quagra, a primordial. How lovely. Okay, we hit one of them there. We could potentially dominate one of these. That might be our best option here. They have damage reduction. We could also drop Like a... Oh, this would almost definitely hit. They've got no will whatsoever. Let's definitely drop that on them. You could always fireball these guys as well. Might be worth doing. Why not? She's casting... Uh-oh, that's not good. We pull her to us? She looks like she's probably a caster. Maybe we could start off doing a Nature's Figure here. We've got bonus level 1 cast now, which makes me happy. Casted melee weapon becomes an ideal instrument for hunting. And healing us with every attack. It's pretty nice. %, if damage returned as endurance. That's pretty cool. You got new level spells. Yeah, you got new spells. You could always call this down on her. We'll wait, maybe. You know what? Maybe not. That AoE is tiny, unfortunately. This will do. Go, go, go. This is getting kind of dodgy already. We grab this guy away? Okay. Actually, you're already fighting him. Just knock him down then. He's attacking me, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Which one's paralyzed? This one's paralyzed, so let's try hit it. Hang on. Cauterizing wounds on these. It's unlikely enough to hit, but let's try it. If it does hit, it's gonna be good. Okay. You're just chanting. Lovely. Why not? Why not? Gone bear form. Are these things already frightened? They're already frightened, actually, because of our other thing, which is cool. We could go for like a big AoE. Would hit pretty decent chances to hit them. Let's do that. Okay, great. Wait, what are you doing? That's the wrong spell. I meant to do this one. Right there is good. Okay. Master this forest troll.
Oh, it's not.
Before he goes in. There we go. He's in some trouble. Oh, radiance. Okay, good. Yeah, this Prickra is kind of tough, alright. What are you attacking? Down to her. We knock her down. Knock down the Prickra thingy. Immune to hobbled, petrified, and stuck. Okay. We also have some of these blights, actually, which is kind of bad news. Bears fighting stuff. You know what? How about you go and attack this blight thing? And I'll find a way to deal with the troll before it kills our priest. Hopefully. Okay, the priest actually did good there. The thing, it survived. Awkward. They're almost dead. Oh, it is exploded. Ow, okay. Quick grab, I guess. Here comes skeletons. Lovely. Nice, yeah, we got them now. We got them. Oh, hang on. Wait, there's still that one forest troll left. Which also has Armor of Faith, of course it does, and the Holy Radiance. Right, well, let's stun him. And then kill him. He's paralyzed, he's frightened, he's wrecked, he's dead. Lovely. Fell skin. That was a big fight there. Okay, Awakened Wood. Cool.
Nice,
that was a cool
quiet.
fight. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I feel like our party's kind of coming together, you know? I feel like it's definitely coming together. Which I might respect the druids to be more of a backline dude. I don't know. If we could have the druid and the priest kind of swap formation. I don't know. Whoa, a lion! That thing came at me fast. It's a beast, barely injured. He is frightened already, though, which is lovely. We could... I strike him. Chance to hit's fairly low, though. Just shoot it for now. It's fast. Deflection is not great. Okay, well, that was easy. Down goes the lion, a lion hide.
Of course.
Certainly came at us fast, but didn't last for long. Single lion. I guess they often... Hey, Shadow Moon. I guess they often hunt alone. No, wait, lions hunt in prides. Do some of them hunt alone? I don't know. My lion lore is not what it used to be. We've taken one shot here, that's fine. The lioness, probably a bit tougher than the lions. I'm sure these lions have, like, no will. Lion, for God's sake. Yeah. So the paralyze, just to be clear, it paralyzes the target, and then it stucks the other ones, which reduces their accuracy and their reflex and deflection loads. Oh man, that spell is so good. You do want to target like the most dangerous one, I guess. Bear versus lion, who wins, I wonder? Stuff. You're in some trouble here. Heal yourself. Both badly injured. Whoa, what's this?
Easy now.
Of course.
Oh! Hearth Harvest. His hunting hatchet has a leather-wrapped wooden handle and a silvered blade, covered in finely etched flames. When the blade is coated in the blood of prey or an opponent, the etchings glow a fiery gold, roaring to life. Even at rest, the hatchet smells faintly of smoke and charred flesh. Plus 5 deflection on that. Burn damage. Nice. Nice. That's really good, actually. What I'm thinking is... What's this say? Waves are roughly chiseled in stone. Like... Our priest, yeah? Our priest. We don't really need him to be accurate, do we? I mean, we could make him more frontline. Because he's just casting healing spells. He doesn't actually need any accuracy. He can just stand in the front and get smacked and then heal himself. Hmm? Smart. We smart. And this has enough Dior on it. He should be fine. He's also got loads of concentration. Just stick the dude at the front. Give him a shield as well. The accuracy goes way down. But we don't even care. Do we have a large shield? Do we have a large shield for him? Probably do. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. A large shield. Yeah. Like, you don't need to hit stuff. You're just a healer. A really tanky healer. Those good spells. Dexterity, so you take some actions a bit faster. That's fine. Got some deflection. That's fine. And then we could give him like more damage instead. That being said, I don't know. Like, we'd have 4 melee then, actually. Let me think about this. Maybe we shouldn't do that. I'm trying to think about that. We could give deflection to Shadow Moon, because he does take quite a lot of damage. But this does heal him when he misses it. Yeah, we could give him the flail. Yeah. Give you the flail. And give you the hatchet. So you've got more deflection, so you're a bit tankier at the front. You have some DOR bypass, you do some burn damage. And then we might switch you into a tank at some stage as well. Especially if because Shadow Moon unfortunately will be the first one to leave the party. I know. Very sad. But it's true. It's true. What does Resolve do again? Will and Deflection. Okay. And then Accuracy and Reflex. Reflex is pretty terrible. Definitely a problem. Like, his stuff is so strong. You definitely want to take the shield talent, I think. You also got a large shield. I don't think you need a large shield. Your accuracy is horrendous. Let's give you a small shield. Your accuracy gets so good when you take that off. Fighting with a one weapon is probably pretty good, actually. Oh well. Okay, you just got your magic wand. Why not? Rod. The rod's not as fast, huh? Well, you can carry the rod because it's kind of cool, I guess, but use the wand. Yeah. Man, you could spend a lot of time min-maxing, and I like this about the game, though. You've got interesting builds and stuff. You should probably give the Chanter some heavy armor, the derpy hat. You know, we might swap these around. No, you kind of need the concentration, don't you? Oh, we've got a fine large shield, actually. Gives more shield deflection. Well, we should give that to whoever's using a large shield. Oh, no one's using a large shield. I see. Well, you can have the fine large shield. Again, I don't think we need you to be all that. No. You might as well be a frontline dude. Yeah. And I mean... you could be frontline too. We could always shift things around more. Too much work to shift things around more. I'm just thinking about, like, do we need like 4 dudes with shields up the front? Probably not. That's probably overkill now. Let's give it a go for a little bit. Let's give it a go for a little bit. I think giving Durance the flail is okay. Sure. And then you've got the axe with deflection. That's okay. Typically spell casting a lot. You're just up at the front chanting. You've got this stabby thing for when you're not chanting, which seems pretty decent as well. I'm just thinking, do we want to give you any particular weapon? What does this sword do again? It's just a lot of damage. Less will, though. Or constitution. Could give the sword to somebody else, like the Chanter. Magic sword for the Chanter. That could work. Magic sword for you. He's already, like, tough enough, really. Give him the stiletto. Perhaps. So many options. Yeah, the grazes converted hits are best on our low accuracy dude. And we could always try him with the frickin' giant sword. Justice, right? No, we can't because we gave him talents to use the shield. We gave him talents to use the shield. He has to. It does feel kind of stupid to give him that little dagger. I mean, it's really good, right? It's really good. Actually, the interrupt value is weak on it. That's worth considering. This is a much better interrupt value. So many things to consider. Stick with this for a little bit. See how this goes. Alright, we've got an exit here. Actually, this might be the exit we need. Is it? This would bring us to the bridge. Well, let's keep exploring a little bit more. We got more to explore. It does feel silly to have our dude at the front. With like a big... it looks dumb, doesn't it? It looks dumb. It just looks dumb. We also need to give you a hat. That's important. And a cape, actually, right? Yeah, you got no cape. Here we go. We'll give you a hat and a cape, my friend. How'd you look with that? That's pretty cool. Your mouth is uncovered. Ooh. Oh, there's a crafting button. I never saw the crafting button before. I'm an idiot. And you can have a cape as well, my friend. My fine friend. How would you like this cape? That is a nice cape. How's this helmet look on you? That looks kind of cool. Kind of dope. Oh, what's this? A magic one? Stalker Slink bonus. Only usable by rangers. Well, don't got any of them yet. Oh, that's quite cool. Chapter. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't like this frog helmet anymore, though. Especially if you're going to be using a dagger. It looks silly. That also looks kind of silly. How about a male coif for you? There we go. What's this give you? Will bonus. Ah, that's why you've got so much will. I mean, we might as well have the Chanter be in melee, taking hits. To be honest, we might as well have the flail on you. It's just cooler. And you can take the dagger. And use this instead. Yeah, we'll stick with this. I just think having that many people with shields is just too silly, so it's just it's too much overlap. I think. I don't like, maybe it's actually great. But I don't know. I feel like we'll be stuck when we've got loads of good shields. Oh, we got somebody here. Some camping supplies, lovely. Tucked under the flap of this bedroll is a relic of some kind, a small conch shell strung with seaweed. Hello. Oh, this is someone with the soul thingy. Yeah, don't care. And I do, but... yeah, we surely don't want that many people with... I feel like we just not do enough damage when we need to on priority targets. They kind of stumble over themselves to get into melee. Probably not that great.
Hush, Itumok. We'll just wait a little longer.
A dwarven woman, dressed in silk, in skins and hides, leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. A large white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumok. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Is he supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does the stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitok. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Okay. Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Direwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. Oh, and how long have you been looking for him? 5 years. Wow, you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember, who could be anyone now.
That about sums it up.
Actually, I know how you feel.
Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I do.
Adra figurine in the dirt. How does the statuette figure into it? Dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small, flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished adra is worn to a dull mat along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
Nice. Traces of someone on the thing.
When I left Nasitok, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
I'm not going to say, what if I'm Persok? No. May I see the figurine?
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
What if I'm telling the truth? After 5 years, it's worth taking the chance.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
Hands you the figurine, her chapped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary but cautious. You raise the Adra bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff, overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below. I see a vision of cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Shrugs in silence. Damn it, we don't have enough perception. God, he's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I'm a watcher. Thanks a few times, calculating. Seeing the way she stares at dead things, you know she's serious.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Oh, come with me. I've got other business in the area. We can look for Persok on the way. Hey, nice. Hey. Hello. All right, cool. Once the characters have been dismissed from the party, they will return to either the Blackhound Inn in Gilded Vale or to your stronghold if you've acquired it. So I think we take Shadow Moon out.
Back.
Now we put Sagani in. She's got arrows. Oh, she's a ranger. So we have 3 backline and then we've got 3 frontline. That seems pretty balanced. I'm sorry, Shadow Moon, you're not a real character. You don't have voice lines. I know, it hurts me too. Oh, what's this thing? It's a knack. Oh, so she's got a wolf. Which is like, oh, it's so cool. All right, let's take a look at her. Level 5, Boreal Dwarf Ranger. He's got lots of might, lots of perception, nice. A little bit of intellect, a little bit of dex, a little bit of con. All right, cool. She's got stealth and loads of survival. Okay. And our priest is our new mechanic. He's only level 6. That will have to do. That will have to do. Faithful Companion, plus 30 defense against Dominated, Charm, Confused attacks, minus 5 seconds on Dominated, Confused, and Charmed duration. Got some fine hide armor, Hunter's Instincts, 15 accuracy against Wilder, 15 accuracy against Primordials. Well, we've been fighting those. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Polenta Persena in chat saying, what is this game? I've heard about it, never played. It's like a role-playing game. Kind of traditional one. So she's got weapons-focused peasants, Accuracy with hatchet, spear, quarterstaff, hunting bow, and unarmed. Okay, so we give her hunting bows. We want her to be ranged. Faithful companion. Yeah, her animal companion is good against that stuff. Agile retreat. Bonus to all defense against disengagement attacks. Hunter's instinct. Fantastic. Additional lands of the boreal dwarfs. Primordial creatures. So they're oozes. Sentient fungi and plants. And wilder. Your ogres, skulders, trolls, Vithrak, and Zorips have long preyed on isolated hunters. Alright, nice. The dwarves are good against them. Marked prey. 1 per encounter. Marked for 34 seconds. She does more damage against them. Sure. Second wind. Fantastic. Stalker's Link. Oh, we can give her the head thing. 10 accuracy when attacking the same target as animal companion. Lovely. Long experience fighting together enables the ranger and animal companion to fight as a highly efficient team. The ranger gains an accuracy bonus when fighting any enemy already engaged by the animal. Lovely. Arctic Fox. Lovely. And a wounding shot. 2 per encounter. If successful, hobbled for 11 seconds. The user gets a primary attack. 100% damage inflicted over time. Oh, nice. So it shoots them with a regular attack. Then it also does that attack damage again over 6 seconds. And if it's successful, it will hobble them for 11.5 seconds. That's really nice. As he or she would with fleeing prey, the hunter aims for a spot that will slow the target enemy's progress, hobbling the target and inflicting raw damage over time to it. Lovely. Excellent. Okay, great. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm pretty honest and benevolent. Hey, go me. And you, oh, she's a little dwarf. Wonderful. And she's got Masuk hunting bow. Oh, accurate too. Beautiful. Sagani's hunting bow is made for a dual role. In her home village, the hunters pursue game both to kill and to subdue, often using blunt arrows to stun small quarry. These captured animals are sometimes raised or traded to other villages. As a result, Sagani's Masuk bow can fire arrows that do pierce or crush damage, but it has slightly reduced range and damage. Okay. Still sounds pretty good. Oh, it's got accurate 2 instead of fine or exceptional. Okay. That's okay. Seems pretty good though. You know, pierce or crush damage is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm down with that. And it's got some enhancements. We could put some secondary. We could put burning lash on it. Some burn damage. Seems pretty good, actually. Maybe worth doing that right now, actually. Corrosive lash. We don't have any of that stuff or any of this. We almost have the shocking one. Burning lash seems like it could be quite strong. Slaying. Ooh. Pith. Humans. Okay, against like playable races. Accuracy and damage. Nice. These make her really good against primordials. Or wilders. I don't know what we fight that often. I mean, we're gonna fight probably a lot of Kith, right? Ooh, vessels? I mean, she's already good against primordials. We could just make her really good against. Gooses are kind of annoying. You can always change it later as well. Let's do that. Why not? Let's give it a burning lash as well. Let's go all out in her. Hey, I got an achievement for doing that. Nice. Apply 5 for more different enchantments. Cool. What's this do? Modify Stalker Link. What's it do, though? Give it to her. We put it on. Oh, sorry. It's a cloak. Gotcha. What's it do? I guess we'll find out in a bit. We need to give her a helmet as well. She's fairly rough and ready. Maybe we don't even give her a helmet. It looks kind of derpy. I don't like that. And you could have one of these. Again, I don't like that either. You give her a hood. Kind of cool, maybe. I kind of like that. That's cool. Yeah, hood. Our hooded dwarf. I like her already. I like her a lot. Not going to do a lot of damage. Oh, she's got some armor as well. Some fine hide armor. Okay. Could maybe give her some lighter armor if we wanted. Can you enchant actually clothes? You can actually. Looks like. Funnily enough. This is what? Light armor? It is only light armor. Yeah, you know what? That might be alright. Give her some attribute bonuses like Dex. Or some might. Dex is just attacks more often. Pretty good. Like we've got some padded armor as well. Her fine hard armor is pretty strong. It's fine. It's fine. So how do I get loot off of Shadow Moon? Like, what happens with that? Right, because he has some stuff. Do we ever get it back, or how does that work? I wonder. Oh, she also a fine dagger and a fine hatchet. That's cool. Like, we could give her a fine robe instead, which should be pretty good. I'm kind of thinking I might give her a fine robe. He looks kind of ridiculous. Back at the mansion or the keep. Yeah, okay. I think I'll give her this. Like, she'll just attack a bit more often. She should be okay because she's ranged. I hope. If she gets hit, she's gonna, like, die. But what can we do? Do about that? Yeah, this looks alright to me. We got a bunch of keys. That's cool. Okay, great. Could give her our silly hats. Alright, party's looking pretty good then. What weapon did we give to our other dude? I don't remember now. He has the flail, right? No, we've got the flail. Oh, did we give him the sword? No, he's got the sword. I don't remember what Shadow Moon had then. Guess we'll find out later. Okay, great. Nice. Alright, new pate?
Sure.
He's very quick. Whee! And that's cool that we've got the thing with us as well. Now, hang on, let me move him to
How
the
may
back.
I help? All right then.
Alright, I told
I'll
you
see what
guys
I
when we
can
got
find.
here, didn't I? That we need to explore this place. And what do you know? Literally the exact same fork in the road as the priest, we find ourselves a new companion. It's another Puigra thing. Let's attack the Puigra thing. Can we knock it down straight away? Because I don't like the sound of this. And let's see what she's able to do. 1 per encounter, marked prey. How about we mark it?
Hey.
Doesn't look like it's gonna last very long. That's dead. Can I ectoplasmic this? Oh, sorry. It's like our echo thing. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good. We can put the beasts in there. Oh yeah. Me likey. Oh, me likey that.
The better part of
We can use her wolf as our link target. Can't fight in a row. Well, all she has to do is shoot her bow. She doesn't have to move anywhere. Just stand still and shoot. Right? It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Got this all under control. Tactical genius. It's gonna be just fine. Hey, look, we found a house. I mean, it's funny. There can be these things like hidden in these little nooks you wouldn't find otherwise. Like you know. Now that being said, this house, there's nothing going on with the house, but still. Oh, hang on. Ooh. One thing we have to do, we have to, yeah, make it aggressive and make this aggressive as well. Yep. Yep, that sounds great. Cautious. Close position. You know what? Let's give her cautious. And so, yeah, I like that. So she'll try to hold her position and she'll shoot stuff that are being attacked by her animal. Okay, that's great. Okay, I like that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Great stuff. I like the range. I also like that she's a slightly less micromanagey class. Actually, we're going to miss the druid spells. Aw. That's going to suck, you know? Not having the druid spells. Got priest spells, though, I guess. And he's chancing away. Yeah, like the chanter just kind of does his own thing. The hunter kind of does her own thing. So we can like and so does the fighter. We can micromanage our 3 spellcasters. That should work out pretty well.
I'm here.
All right, to the bridge. Yes, 4 hours to the bridge. Sure. Yeah, I think that's a good balance. You know, 3 melee, 3 ranged, 3 characters that are very simple, then 3 to micro.
Of course.
I can handle that probably. There's somebody there. Probably another vision person. From the Luxa stuff. Commoners as well. Hello. Yep. Nope. No, thank you.
A new subscriber has been acquired.
Leffa, thank you for subscribing, dude. More people to talk to. You get a druid companion later? Welcome to Defiance Bay. Watch yourself in our city, understand? I do understand. Just here. What is it? I'm looking for the Temple of Wodica. Ah, if you say so. It's in the first fires just west of Crucible Keep. Lovely. Justicar
Good
Fulbright.
day to you.
What can I do for you? How can you tell me about Defiance Bay? Sorry, I don't have time for that right now. Sounds like that Dozens crackpot Rowan is stirring up trouble again. You're all too happy to give you a rundown of the city. Liberally flavored with Dozens propaganda, of course. Well, you seem to be on edge. What's the problem? Thousands of them, truth be told. Got refugees coming in from all parts under some misguided notion that things are actually better here. That the legacy somehow passed us over. So they show up with no prospects and little money and just end up making a worse mess of things. No offense. Great. Goodbye. Good luck to you. Thanks, I guess. Alright, great. We're into Copper Lane. Take 15 minutes. I think, okay, okay, we could do that. We could do that. 15 minutes? Sure. Okay.
Defiance Bay, the city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution, now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Too good, is it? The city's in a bit of a mess. Also got an achievement. We finished Act 1, guys. We're into Act 2 now. Whatever that means.
Slow and silent.
Okay, let's grab this. Nice.
Defiance Bay. If ever there was a dry field in need of a cleansing flame, you have found it.
Let's talk
How
to
do
this
you do?
guy. Rowan. Rowan's arms are crossed. This is the guy the guards were giving out about. His mouth is set in a grim frown as he watches the gathered protesters. He looks ready for a fight. Sizes you up. New in town, eh? You've picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacies no better here. It's the Animancers, Magron Scorcham, and they nest in this city like rats. You mark my words, though, us Dozens are gonna put a stop to it. What are you doing out here? Gestures at the crowd, which buzzes with angry chatter. Trying to get folk to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, the Duke is granting Animancers dangerous liberties. What do you know about Animancy? It's the study and manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is the purview of the gods. The Adherents at least have the sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic chanting or the soul readings those ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Ingwithian times, which is why you'll see Animancers tinkering with old Ingwithian artifacts. Kana raised a fist to cough discreetly into it. Half-truths all, but he's an enthusiastic performer, I'll give him that. Shakes his head. Trouble is, the Animancers got no idea what half those artifacts actually do. Not that they'll admit it. Our emphatic friend is correct about one thing at least. Tell me about the Dozens. Taps his chest. We're an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influence of Animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days. Just like a militia, the Dozens, except for the training, and the discipline, and the code of honor. His eyes gleam, oh god. We're always looking to expand. The more people that see things our way, the better for the state of the country. If you have any interest in hearing more, stop by Admet's Den sometime. The Expedition Hall. A lot of free thinkers in there. Can set straight all the nonsense the nobles and the Animancers want you to believe. Might even be some paid work there for motivated types. I'd like to know more about Defiance Bay. It's the capital of the free Palatinate of the Deerwood. We started out as the capital of an Adeiran colony. We booted the flaccid scepter from these lands 150 years ago. These days, we're a major port receiving trade and visitors from all over the world. But we, some of us anyway, strive to hold on to the pioneering spirit that earned us our freedom a century and a half ago. City's divided into 5 districts: Copper Lane, First Fires, Andra's Gift, Brackenbury, and Heritage Hill. Okay, great. Tell me about Copper Lane. Here's Copper Lane. Primarily a market district. You've also got the Expedition Hall directly north of here, where you can join treks into the wilds. That's also where my fellow dozens martyrs and I tend to meet up with other concerned citizens. Points to a long domed building west and north of your position. That's the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Eerie place, you ask me. They've got the biggest library in all the Deerwood. Huh, eerie indeed. It might be less so if more kith stepped inside. Perhaps we ought to visit Balry, see just what mysteries are revealed. Tell me about Brackenbury. Note of disgust rattles in his throat. The nobility that didn't sail back to Adir stayed there. Most of the families there trace their lineage back to old imperial times. Other than a lot of has-been nobility, you've got Hadrit House, where Lady Webb and her spies operate, and Brackenbury Sanitarium, the main cesspit of animancy in the city. Tell me about the First Fires. That's where the revolution started, hence the name. These days it's overrun with politicians and panderers, but we'll take it back someday. That's where you'll find the Ducal Palace, the Valian Embassy, and Crucible Keep. Shakes his head. The Crucible Knights were the original freedom fighters in Defiance Bay. Now they're strutting peacocks with their eyes on fancy titles and their heads up their asses. There's an old temple of Wodica there too. We keep it real nice for her. Winks. Alright, great. Well, we need to go to the temple. Tell me about Andra's Gift. Got the name because it was a wetland that was drained back in the Imperial days. Now it's a seedy district populated by sailors, common folk, and more than a few thugs. But it's a fun place too if you know where to look. He winks and elbows you. Look for a place called the Salty Mast while you're there. Other than that, it's mostly warehouses and abandoned homes. Alright, what about Heritage Hill? Used to be one of the most prestigious districts in the city. Heroes of the Revolution claim plots up there, next to an ancient Engwithan tower and the city cemetery. Had the best views in Defiance Bay. Attracts richer types these days. A lot of animancy patrons. Glances at the crowd and lowers his voice. Wouldn't have heard, but something happened over there a couple of months ago. Authorities sealed it off. They're keeping their mouths shut. Mark my words, animancy's to blame. Sure it is. Okay, great. Talk about something else. Goodbye. I like that guy a lot, actually. Goddamn animancers, am I right? Disgusting. Bit laggy in here with all the people. Oh, very laggy in here with all the people. That's okay. What's this? Calm waters smell faintly of refuse. Oh, lovely. How nice. What's this? An inn? Probably an inn. The Goose and Fox. To the inn, fair folk. To the inn. Let us rest in the inn. Rest our weary bones. Perhaps investigate a respec. The Vulture. He's a vision dude, isn't he? Let's read this one, though. You see a hand curled and bruised, staked to the floor with a bent metal spike. Blood covers the floor and drips from the furnishings and walls. This man looks up from the body he's crouched over to survey the carnage he caused to the family in whose house he now skulks. 4 bodies total, a woman, 2 young men, and a girl, lie blindfolded on the ground. Their legs are bound and both hands are attached to the floor with spikes. He has lifted the woman's blindfold and is currently doing something to her eyes. He pulls back a small blade and covers the eyes again, gently patting the blindfold. He stands and looks around, seemingly satisfied with his handiwork. Suddenly his breath quickens, hearing someone approach the door to the room. He bounces in place, excitement almost overwhelming him, then rushes to the back of the room, concealing himself in the shadows. From his vantage, he sees the bodies are perfectly arranged, each one facing the door, welcoming the man of the house back, arms outstretched as if in embrace. The door opens as he slowly pulls another spike from his belt, the tip of his tongue laying across his teeth in anticipation. Oh my god. That Vulture. What a lovely man. An actress? Find all sorts. Everyone's a philosopher here. Alright, Bishop.
Welcome.
The man behind the bar is nearly the size of an Amawa. A handle protrudes from his back. His face is set in a stoic frown. He gives you a small nod. Here for a drink? There's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one broad hand, but doesn't drink from it. Yeah, probably. Can I get a room first? Show you what I've got. Great. You also sell respecs, right? Party management. Okay, that's fine. We could retrain a car. Oh, it's getting more expensive. I'm kind of curious to do that once. Hang on, though. Sell some food. Oh, a yellow lab. Oh, I want one. Let's buy one. Those, thank you. Could hire more adventurers. You don't need that. The common room actually costs us 25 copper, but it's probably worth doing. Yeah, it's probably worth doing. That said, we could get a more expensive one. It lasts for 2 rests. 1 perception, 1 resolve. We could go all out. 2 dexterity, 1 survival, 10 defense when disengaging. 1 athletics, 1 mechanics. 5 ranged accuracy. I like that idea. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Ranged. Good voice, thank you. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, Space Monkey. That dude was like, the goddamn Animenser's taking our gerbs. I think we'll stay in Fletcher's Stay. I'm totally cool with that. Let's do it. Let's enjoy a nice rest in a nice place. And this will last for 2 rests, which is pretty cool. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's talk to him again. I'll order some refreshments. Okay, great. I am interested in retraining. Let me save the game first. I don't want to waste money. I want to see how this works.
Good day to you.
So retrain. Let's retrain me. Reset to level 1. Assign new attributes, skills, talents, and abilities. Oh, nice. Yeah, so we can just do everything. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can we sell stuff, actually? Like all these weapons that I don't need. Not exactly going to give us a lot of money. We legit have so many. The grimoires. There might be some new stuff in there. There's not, but probably best to keep them nonetheless. A whole bunch of money for that. Maybe we should wait to see a blacksmith. Who would be worth retraining? We could make the priest more of a backline guy. Be an option. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my stuff for now. I mean, in terms of him, I mean, I'll probably research this a bit and then do this at the start of the next stream, like figure out what I would actually retrain. I'm pretty happy with my character, to be honest. I'd probably take 1 out of resolve, because that doesn't really matter, and put it into perception. But apart from that, I think I'm pretty good, actually. I think I'm pretty good. This guy, like, he's got so much resolve. So he really has to be on the front lines, and that's, I suppose it's okay. I suppose that's okay. This guy, pretty well balanced. I mean, I don't know, they seem pretty reasonable, to be honest. Like, I don't know if it's a big issue. It'd be nice to get rid of, like, lore on him. Oh, I suppose he always has lore. I could ditch lore on myself and get, like, no, I've got the philosopher bonus. Now we're fine. Now we're fine. I'll think about what I might change around. I'll have to think about that. For now, let's have a look around here. See if these guys want to talk. That miserable bastard. Hello. You want to talk to me. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with one hand and slams a half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not a good time. You look like you could use another drink. I'll get there. Just trying to calm down. Trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? She says nothing for a few moments as if hoping you'll leave. At last, Kainra looks up at you and lamplight falls across her face. A purpling bruise is blossoming along her cheekbone. There's something I need to give to my fiancé, Pernisk. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Who hit you? He shakes her head. I know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like Pernisk. It's these new friends of his. They've brought out the worst in him. Tell me about these new friends. They come into our house and their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm not a fool. I know what it means. Oh, Pernisk makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they came to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, but not under my roof. He scowls and then winces, her fingertips gently probing her bruise. Svef changes you, I guess. The Pernisk I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd. She trails off, still feeding the swollen, discolored flesh. Let's do survival, but Sveth makes people calm and listless. It shouldn't make them violent. He shrugs. I don't really know. Seemed better than believing he's always been this way. Maybe I could go talk to him. Hand rests on the table, and she clenches it into a white-knuckled fist. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. Just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. She opens her hand, and a ring clatters onto the table. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off. But if I go back there myself, I know what'll happen. I lose my temper, and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. She points to her bruise. I've heard you're trustworthy. If you give this back to him, he'll know we're done. I'll take this ring to him then. He looks at you and nods. The house is just north of here. Just, please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting. Dragon is outlined in charcoal pencil. The thick, jagged lines and the faint smell of sulfur suggest that the artist completed this sketch in a hurry. Cliff Dragon. White March. Cool. How are you, Cascon? Oh, that would be stealing.
Laying low.
A simple test.
I don't know what stealing
That's
means.
settled.
Oh, that would be stealing as well. Not steal. Hey, Brad. Actor! Painting depicts Glanfathan runes. Canvas bears the rough brushstrokes of a talented amateur. What's this? Dwarf and an Orlan debate philosophy on the other side of the curtain. Oh, cool. There's Kainra. There's the Vulture again. Oh, the Vulture. What a man. The Stelgare's pelt is thick with dust and moths. The plaque below the beast reads, Baden's Falls, 2682. Cool. Okay. These guys actually are probably real people that are worth talking to.
Hey.
Interesting. Hello. Burly Amawa. Okay, great. Is he? Okay. Looks like they don't actually want to talk to us.
Gods keep you.
Oh, hello. Two-tone Weekselwill. An Orlan man relaxes with his feet propped on the table. Patches of dark brown skin peek out from under a full mane of blue-green hair. He and the Orlan woman with him exchange laughs and comments with the trio at a nearby table, and he spins a dagger in his hand. His hazel eyes watch you. You look like you've seen a night or two in the wilds. Joining us for a drink? Who are all of you? The name's Two-Tone Weeksel. The lady next to me is Key. We've had our fun with the expeditions, but we're hoping to enjoy a little peace and quiet, for the next few weeks anyway. Man, the next table nods at you. I'm Dreadshot Dayton. This is Hurdy and Ilfa. We're part of a separate expedition teams. We both suffered losses, decided to band together. Picks several items off his fingers. Beasts, barbarians, Beowicks. It's a dangerous time to be an adventurer, but a prosperous one too. The next table, Dayton raises his glass. Here's to many more prosperous journeys. Something else you wanted? Nope. That's cool. So just like another adventuring party. That's cool. All right, Cascon, you lurk away.
A simple test.
I'll see what I can find.
Make that settled.
Is this stealing? No, apparently not. Hey, let's take the lockpicks then. I don't know why some of these things are stealing and others aren't.
Slow and silent.
A simple test. That's settled.
That's stealing. Maybe it's only stealing if people see you. It's only stealing if you get caught, right? This isn't stealing, for example. A book. This unfortunate tale of Favia and Bernat, a Valiant tragedy. Oh, that looks quite long. Well, actually looks quite short, but probably a play on Romeo and Juliet, I would guess.
I shall be quiet as a calm. A simple test. That's settled.
He's stealing as well. I still have really mixed feelings about the
You must
characters.
gather your party before
Oh, gather your party before fourth. I still have mixed feelings about all the places being all full of named characters with crazy old stories. I think we're ready to move forwards here. Yeah, let's explore a little bit more. Probably do a little bit of a shorter stream today, tonight, because it's getting late. Maybe another 20 minutes. Gotta get my beauty sleep. Know what I mean? I need it. I need it. Real bad. Probably no real point in walking around in stealth. I wonder if there's like, you know, stuff that happens at nighttime only or whatnot. What's this place? Laura. Hello.
Good day to you.
Alright. So she sells stuff. Cool. Oh, you might sell some of the things I need. I need some Pilgrim's Crown, I'll tell you that much. Let's get 4 of those. Yeah, sure. Kind of expensive. But I think we needed that to enchant some of our gear, right? This flail, for example. Never mind, it's got... Sorry, been enchanted. We could put, like, a shocking lash on it. That could be kind of cool. Slaying, even. Like, hit slaying could be nice. Be real nice. The sword. Oh, yeah. We definitely want to make this sword fine. This sword's awesome. Enchant the sword. Give the sword burn damage, too. Like, this sword's pretty beast. It's super enchanted. I like the idea of enchanting the sword even more. Give it, like, Burning Lash. Yeah! Do it. Burning Lash on the sword. Super fiery, bloody sword. Amazing. Got that staffy thing. I mean, we can make the staffy thing better. Mind, we've run out of money. Oh, geez, that's really expensive. Why is that so? I've got a crossbow. Fine crossbow. I think I've run out of gold. Pretty much run out of gold. We need to sell some stuff. Crossbow's accurate. Probably worth making it fine at some stage, or we could skip the fine section. A fine wand. Yeah, so we want to enchant this to... Oh, it is fine, sorry. Put a shocking lash on this? Yeah, let's give it a shocking lash. Why not? A gaunt share. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Flail's pretty nice. Alright, great. Big step, we might... This is fully enchanted. Fine ropes, fine ropes. That's fine as well. Fine brigandine. And we've got a fine breastplate. Looking pretty good, actually. Alright. What other shops do we have? Narmer.
Well met, friend.
Rations for a journey. Okay, so he sells... Does sell camping supplies, things like that. That's cool. Igran, what do you sell? Weapons?
Hail and well met.
Oh, hello. Igran stands behind a stall, polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotty and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. He nods at you. Come to take a look? You won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay. Outside Sonil's, of course. He flashes a crooked grin. What is so special about Sonild? She operates in the expedition hall. Sells the best equipment in the city, but Wenin keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditionists, members of the dozens, and anyone else he takes a liking to. Let's see what you have for sale. You do have some stuff here. A warbow. Cool. Demonstrates endurance. And stun on crits. Got stuff. Yeah, not bad. Very expensive. The lady's hand is a scepter. Accuracy when low on life. Don't know if that's very good though. It's a ranged weapon. Now this could be good. A pike. Oh, lowers accuracy on hits. That's kind of cool. Shatterstar. Plus one enemy's engaged. Oh. Oh. Now that's good. That's very good. Sell some weapons. Pike's Pride. Stun duration, knockdown duration, plus 9 will. Plate armor, eh? This. Head with plus 2 intellect. Cool. If I had money, I might buy that. Be kind of cool. Rope and grappling hook, and maybe we should get some of these. Like, they're pretty useful. And a pry bar as well. Why not? And then let's sell some of our stuff, yeah? Because we got all these weapons. We don't need all this. There you go. He's gonna give me some money. Not a lot of money, but some money. Probably fine. Take all this as well. Can I enchant simple clothing? Oh, I can. Can you have damage reduction on clothes? I come back to that then. Some simple clothing. I don't know if I should sell all this stuff, but you know, it actually doesn't sell for any money. I think I will sell it all. Just get money early game, you know? We don't need all this stuff. It's just kind of cluttering it up, isn't it? We don't need it all. You know, keep one of each or whatever. Those ones are pretty ugly. I like the hoods probably the most, so we'll keep the hoods. It's gonna give us 3,000 gold. This is pretty good. We can probably sell the traps, to be honest. I'm not gonna use the traps, am I? I'm not gonna use the traps. Too much effort to use the traps. That's fine then. Could sell some scrolls too, perhaps, but... Okay, great, we got 3,000 gold! We got lots of gold now. Hey! Nice. Thank you, my friend. You're now a very poor man, but you got a whole lot of stuff, so that's good. For you. What's in this? Sugar. Plus 1 move speed for 20 seconds. Haha! So, the house that we're looking for is near here, is it not? This, in fact, may be the house. Help out our woman friend. So let's just do a home invasion. Well, you know, middle of the night, we're just gonna walk into someone's house. We're like, yo, hey there. Maybe it's not a house. Right, everyone knows the plan? Up the wall, in the window. Grab the jewelry for the pretty little lord. We got it. Listen, dwarf, I have to. Langton, we've company. Greetings. Dwarf eyes you suspiciously and hides his pistol behind his back. You, looking for someone? This isn't the best. Idiot! They're probably with the Crucible Knights. Made a mistake coming here. He raises his blade. Whoa! What the hell? Who the F are you guys? Listen. Listen, I'm innocent. Let's get the wolf onto this guy anyway. This slag guy looks like a problem. Let's see if we could grab Daisy in with a grabby grab. You can just keep singing. That's fine. My priesty friend. My goodness, I didn't expect to be attacked out of nowhere, you know what I mean? We could pop on some damage reduction. That is always an option. Punish a foe. Yeah, you know what? Let's give ourselves accuracy and all the rest. Lovely. And then I suppose, I mean, I could just charm someone. Straight up. Whispers of treason, old Langdon here. I kind of want to just take a shot first. Nice. And then, like, dominate, maybe? Puppet Master Skleg? He doesn't have the best will in the world. This guy's will is worse. Skleg looks a bit scary, though. Let's dominate Skleg. Skleg is with us now. Suck it, Skleg. Our wizardy friend is up to no good as well. We can't blast this guy. Oh yeah, plenty of damage there. We're reloading. Got like no energy. Okay, he's dead actually, nice. They're nearly all dead. It's this guy. I suppose I'll eye strike him. Who the hell are these guys? Well, that did not go how I expected at all. I'll tell you that much. That did not go how I expected at all. Battle Axe, that's cool. Bonus crit damage is the bonus of these. Okay, that's really interesting. So I suppose we do want to settle on what sort of weapon we want. A long jagged tears slice across the garden scene in this painting. Two bedrolls and spare
Alright then.
These guys are like thieves, I guess. Langdon had a fine rapier. A thieves' ladder. Alright. Our contact inside Raymond's manor will leave a second-story window ajar. He's confirmed the location of the heart of the White March in a hidden chamber. Get your crew together and head to Brackenbury before Lord Raymond moves the jewel AD. Okay, I wonder if this leads into the White March expansions. Huh? It might.
I can do that.
Yeah, you unlocked that for us.
That's settled. I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Muddy
Something
footprints
over there.
and splotches of ale stain the bedsheets. I'm glad we went in stealthy. I'm tempted to, you know, I think I probably will make myself have lots. I might go back and change me to have like really good mechanics. Because we got the wizard who's got loads of lore, so I don't know. Cool. Book. Robe. Muddy boot prints and splotches of ale on this bed sheet as well. They really don't take care of their living quarters. And what was in here? Nothing?
Something over there.
Hello. Couple of bits of Adra. Lovely. Well, it was nice knowing you guys, I guess. Dirty Rigbert had a pistol. Poor old Dirty Rigbert. Poor old Dirty Rigbert. Well, that was interesting. That is definitely not the house with the dude who we want to give the wedding ring to. Not what I was expecting, that's okay.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
This is not the house. Shields have been battered and scarred in quite long ago. This is Admet's den. I don't know what that is. Find out what Admet's den is. Looks like an interesting place. We've got some mercenaries. It's steal. Let's not steal. Hello. Hello. Something going on here. Who this? Bandolier. A well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He's flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. Finn the Nimble, one of his companions, eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup come wandering in, I see. Just know that Bin's giant slayers run things around here, and you'll be fine. Never heard of him. His eyes narrow. You have now. Stick around Defiance Bay and you will again. Plenty of bounties to go around. There's a reason the giant slayers get the lion's share. Remember that. A voice bellows across the hall. Enough jabber, Bin. You gotta do the job or talk about it. Jaw tightens. Wennon's right. That coin ain't gonna collect itself. Looks at his comrades and jerks his chin towards the door. See you around, pup. Ooh, we're gonna have a throwdown with this rival gang. This place looks truly lovely.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
Okay, tell me about the dozens. Expression becomes serious, the timbre of his voice deepening. Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Deerwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Your roots? The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Deerwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who've protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Waidwin on Evandour Bridge. A lot of folks don't know how Waidwin wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. They walked out of Halgot Citadel and faced down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silky cloaks to remember our roles. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people. First line of defense, whatever it takes. We've got new enemies now. It's not Waidwin, it's his damned legacy. It's the damned soul butchers in Brackenberry making things worse than all of us. Probably causing the whole thing one way or another. Well, we haven't gone anywhere, and there's a whole lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Deerwood once, and we'll do it again. What else do you need? I'm looking for work.
Go see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Okay, I'm not sure I want to work with these guys. Can I see, like, my reputations? Exactly. Oh, so this is like, these are fishing people. Got mercenaries, there's Osric. I mean, there's probably no harm in talking to him.
Shh.
A simple test.
We get XP for picking the locks, and no one seems to mind us picking the locks. Headerbands' target are pocked with countless holes. Arrows are for practice in the expedition hall only. Purchased from weapons for personal use. From Sonilds, no exceptions. So to get Sonilds, we have to make friends with these guys. Edges of these swords have been blunted for practice. Someone scrawled Commander Cliver across the stone in chalk. Like, I'm kind of worried that, like, these guys are kind of derpy and dumb, kind of fanatics, and if we make friends with them, they might make us not be able to be friends with the Crucible Knights, for example, but let's talk and see.
Last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up! If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off!
Hey, talking about the expedition hall. It's treasure hunting, plain and simple. Sponsors put up money, hired adventurers to explore the wilds looking for runes, mostly. They come back alive, they split the spoils. If not, it's because they handle their weapons like this lot in front of me, who might as well be digging their own graves right now. Got business with me? Looking for work.
An expedition, talk to Wenham. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
Heh. Though, I do have something I need done. Something that requires competence. What do you need done?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
Why don't you just go ask for it back?
No. Oh, they'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
Okay, doesn't sound like leaving was your choice.
You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true.
Okay.
Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you.
Bad. Nothing's more destructive than a crowd with the wrong idea. Very true. What is this armor?
It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Then it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out.
I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Andra's Gift right after having his soul lineage read by a cipher in Dunrid Row. Did you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there? Well, drinks on me. Having his soul lineage read.
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage.
Okay.
If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
I'm a cipher. Gani scratches the back of her neck. Generations of Masuk's traditions are any indication. This Penhelm probably doesn't remember it. Still, a past like that has to count for something. To hire an adventurer. Or the one by the look of you. Sure who's available. Okay, they just... adventurers. The retrain. We have the gold to retrain if we wanted. Again, I'll look at a rogue knight. Cool. Get back here. Mercenaries back here. Here's Sonald.
I can do that. That's settled.
Pick his thing.
Good day to you.
Oh, she's a woman. Woman looks up from polishing a dagger. Haven't seen you before. You headed out with an expedition company? Or are you betting on one? Tell me about the expeditions. They're groups of adventurers that venture into the wilderness. More than a few of them try their luck scouring the ruins. More of them come back empty-handed if they come back at all. Betting on them is almost as risky as actually going, but that's how the expeditions get funded. And every once in a while, one of the adventuring companies will strike it big and make a fortune for their backers. Hey, how long have you worked here? She leans to the countertop and drums her fingers. Oh, a few years. I got in the minute the last merchant cleared out. He nods toward the main area of the hall. They've got new expeditions venturing out every week, so this is a great place to do business. And dozens make loyal friends, and loyal customers so long as you stick by them. The vendor was here before me. They ran him out when he sold the best helms to a pair of Crucible Knights. Been careful not to make the same mistake. I buy something? Afraid not. See, the dozens only do business with me so long as I do business with them. They're good customers. But if you get on Osric's good side, he can make an exception for you. He's probably training some of the new recruits right now. Yeah. So we do this quest for Osric.
A simple test. That's settled.
That's presumably stealing as well. Again, I don't want to steal anything.
That's
But
settled.
I'm going to take all this XP. Yeah, we do the quest for Osric, and then we can shop with Sonald. Now, I don't know what she sells, but it might be something good. We could talk to him. We'll come back and talk to him about an expedition probably another time. I presume that we can maybe go on expeditions, and it might just like randomly generate a dungeon, but that's just my guess. That might be totally wrong. I don't. Maybe they're just quests. Maybe we can't go on them at all. Who knows?
Your brother.
This is the house.
Did you and he get along?
We got along how brothers do. He used to throw water on me to wake me up in the morning. I used to fill his boots with stinging ants.
My own brothers and sisters are doing very well for themselves, back in Takoa. I don't know that they'd search for me if I were killed so far from home.
Brothers can be funny. I bet you'd be surprised how far they'd go.
They're so nice. Oh, another rope and grappling hook. Lovely, lovely. Let's head into this house and let's talk to Pernisk. See if we can do some good here. Then we'll probably end the video. Bunch of addicts. A mercenary, hello. A couple of crude beds have been improvised from an assortment of tattered blankets and pillows. Dribbles of some dark liquid stain the fabric. Lovely. We got something over here. Sveth. Okay, a bunch of Sveth addicts. Wonderful. Wonderful. And lots of mercenaries as well, which is kind of unusual. Someone has peeled the label of some of these bottles. They're stuffed with dank, gulky pulp that gives off a pungent odor.
A simple test. That's settled.
That would be stealing. Alright. Gold holds up a hand as you approach. You can turn right back around. Lower floor's all yours, but nobody goes upstairs. Why not? He scowls. Because you'll be breathing through new holes in your neck if you head up there, that's why. Just mind your own business. Once you're on the Sveth, you're not going to much care where you are anyway. Don't have the resolve. Hey, any chance you could look the other way? The guard narrows his eyes and takes the money. Do like the view over this way. Awesome. Oh, there's Pernisk. Book of Valian Love Sonnets, his dedication first page. My beloved Kainra. Let's see what's upstairs, eh? What's this? Pots are crusted chips, some unidentified glove. Maybe we should talk to Pernisk first.
Hello.
The man before you flashes a toothy and rather unpleasant grin. Well now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernisk, and this is my humble abode and place of business. I do hope you're in here for some business. Glances at the nearby guard. Seems like a lot of guards for one man. You must be popular. He raises a brow. Sure, right. Very perceptive. This business attracts some less pleasant types. Sometimes the clientele get a little pushy, and every so often someone even turns out to be snooping into things they shouldn't, and lessons have to be taught. I'm sure you're too smart to get wrapped up in all of that, of course. I keep it simple. If you have the coin, I have the Sveth. You're free to make use of the premises so long as you don't do anything stupid, and you don't get to tangling with the other customers. Now, what can I get you? What is Sveth? You serious? Sveth's worth every pound, my friend. It's incredible. Lets you see your own soul, and you're looking at Defiance Bay's first and foremost Sveth merchant. Let's have a look at your stock. Sell Sveth. What a surprise.
How do you do?
Let's give him the ring. Kainra asked me to give this to you. He takes the ring, turns it around. Nice, what's this for? You don't recognize the wedding band you gave Kainra? He laughs. Oh yeah, I see now. She's making a statement, is she? Good riddance to her then. Sorry I ever spent the coin to begin with. Now is that all? Seems a difficult thing to forget giving your grandmother's ring to someone. Maybe she's not worth remembering, eh? While you're playing lapdog for her and all, why don't you go back and tell her to keep clear of here? That sounds really weird, you know. Like we said, that was his grandmother's ring. You think he'd care about that? Unless he just lied and made it up. He just like picked up like some cheap old ring. Was like, yes, my grand's. Ha. He seemed to care for you. Why are you doing this? Plenty of stars in the sky. Tell her to get up to see the salty master. She's feeling lonely. Me and her are done. How dare you hit your own fiance? How can you live with yourself? She was asking for it. I sort of feel like you right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around in affairs that don't concern you. Me, I've got business to get back to. Doors that way. I think we're not going to confront him. We're just going to leave. Good. Like to buy something? No, that's all for now.
Let's see what...
Let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. I mean, I feel like if we push him, he might just attack us. I don't know. I want to figure out what's happening up here. Oh, hello. Yep, they are going to attack us. A book. Copper pan. I guess we just attack them. Mercs are not friendly.
You're not getting...
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna attack. We're going for it, boys. Got a bunch of mercs here. That's Whispers of Treason, one of them. Why not? He's gonna join us for a little bit. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, you've already done your magic stuff. I don't think we need to do any more magic stuff. I think we can just... They're almost dead. They won't last too long. He's dead. Nice. Might as well ice strike him. He's taking a bit of a beating, you see. Not exactly ideal. Look at this guy. Nice, he's dead. What is going on here? Fine greatsword, fine flail, spear, stiletto, and a fine small shield, huh? That is probably worth using, actually. Bunch of armor and a key. Take all of that, thank you. So what shields do we have running? You've just got like a medium shield. It might be worth giving you a fine small one. Also, I think we will swap you to this. We'll probably give you a fine small shield. I don't think you need that. This is a fine large shield. That's okay, actually. That's fine. I mean, the fine small shield's almost as good as what you got on, like, you don't lose any deflection, so we might as well. And ditch all this stuff too. Cluttering us up. We can take this stuff out later if needs be. For now, I'll just put it away. That being said, the flame thing is actually pretty good, so I think we will put this in here. There we go. Not sure why it didn't work before. What's this do? Less hostile effects. That could be quite nice as well. That's the sort of thing that might be good in an emergency. Nature's Mark. Also pretty good. But we'll be fine for now. You should probably sell most of these things as well, to be honest. In terms of the grimoires, actually, have we learned all the stuff there is to learn? I think we learned all this stuff, right? Let's give them all to him. Make sure that he knows all the spells. In fact, let's just have him carry all the grimoires all the time. Why not? You got lockpicks there. That's great. Listen, priest, you keep all the lockpicks. Why not? We also need grappling hooks for you and a crowbar for you. And we got torches. I don't know if they do anything, but we'll take a couple of torches just in case they do. Like in case they don't work from our thing for whatever reason. Guess you can have that. And that's okay. Yeah, sure. I'll look at this again stuff more later. Alright, well.
Margaret's fire cast light.
Alright, fighting our way through here. Some fine mail armor, some golden dukes. Nice. Appears as though someone rummaged through the uneven row of books in a hurry. Jars are chipped and cracked as knocked to the ground and set back in place. What's going on? You're in dialects. Okay, great. Fantastic. Unlock with the rusty key. Yeah. Wait! What? Someone has gathered sheets and towels into a makeshift bed. Rumpled fabric stiff with blood and unwashed sweat. One side of the overturned face is splashed with crimson. This is Pernisk. What? A man lies, bound and bloodied, on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is spattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approaches. Gods, please, please, no more. I can't take any more. Leave him alone. No, I'm not here to hurt you. He pauses, gazes up at you. You're not? Oh, place Bereth, you're not one of his men, are you? He glances nervously behind you. Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pernisk. This is my house. You have to help me. Who is that downstairs? An imposter. Some wizard named Nirid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling spef inside my own house. He blinks. Wow. This would be a lot easier if you weren't trying to hide something. He looks away, unable to meet your gaze. I may have hung on to a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed that money. So you're a spef dealer. Look, I know it's not the best line of work, especially with all that's happened, but it pays well. Very, very well. And, well, people want the stuff, don't they? Is it worth all this, losing Kainra? I have to, I'm sorry. I don't have any other trade, nothing that's going to support us. Someday I'll get out of the business. We don't need it anymore. Oh, this is tough. Like, do we help a drug dealer? Gosh, I don't know. Oh. Good night, Cascan. Well, what did your supplier do? He sent over the wizard Nirid, the man downstairs, to make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. Feels like it's been days. Alright, what do you need me to do? Can't go out there. Not while he's downstairs. I've been tied up for God knows how long. Please, you have to kill him. Maybe I can convince him to leave. Shakes his head. You don't know him. What he's capable of. You'll see soon enough. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Go take out these other mercs. Killing a bunch of drug dealers. I'm fine with that. Evil, murdering, beating up drug dealers. Hey, mercenaries. Hey. Alright, Pernisk. This is gonna get messy. I found the man you tied up upstairs. The one also claiming to be Pernisk. The toothy smile falters. That's so. Shame you had to go digging around, friend, because now I can't exactly let you leave, can I? Alright, yeah, he's not going to give us a choice. And he's a wizard. Of course he is. It's getting tired of pretending to be that sad sack anyhow. Mouth curves into a snarl. Guards! Your funeral? I'm not. I'm fighting him. I'm taking him out. The dog can probably go and attack there. She can help with that. Might be worth calling up the wizard duplicate here, actually. They're kind of coming a bit close. A bit too close for comfort. Let's call up the wizard duplicate, get us a little bit stealthier. Let's blast near it. And if you could knock him down, actually, that'd be great. He's some sort of spellcaster. So I focus him down a little bit. You could actually come out and fight this merc. And priest. I think Consecrated Crown is going to be a good call here, for sure. Yep, I think it's going to be a good call for sure. Yeah, and we've got targets for other people. Okay, nice. Now, you want to do my Ecto-Psychic Echo? Possibly. Or do I want to just mind control one of them? Let's mind control one of them. I can take this guy. I could also take this guy who's attacking my wizard, which I'm not a fan of. Who's this? Now let's go for damage. Go for Ecto-Psychic Echo. That being said, I'm not really in position. You know what? No, let's mind control one of them. Grab this mercenary.
Settle.
Stop! Nerid staggers back, holding a bloody hand in front of him. I give up. Just leave. I'll go peacefully, alright? Too late. Oh, wow. Nice. He's dead. Haha. Awesome. Well, I don't particularly mind, to be honest. There's a few mercenaries still in there. Could I strike him? No harm, really. Oh god, we got more coming in. Okay. Reloading here. There's a bunch of spells going out. We're kind of casting them all. I suppose it's not the end of the world. We can actually stun both of them. Let's do that. Oh, he's got one merc right in the middle. Poor guy. Oh look, some of us can't actually get to him. We got skeletons everywhere. Oh my god, die already, dude. This guy, man. He's paralyzed. Now he should die. There we go.
Dead on.
There we go. That's gas. Alright, nice. Nereid's Grimoire, cool. He has some new spells. Alright, fantastic. You could take the Grimoire, my friend. Or take the Fine Robe as well. Got a bunch of junkies. Lovely. More junk stuff.
I shall.
Oh, hang on. Got the whole party here. A couple of people do want to talk. Let's talk to them in 1 second. This guy's not gonna last too long, especially not if I just paralyze him. Man, paralyzing is pretty good.
Yes. I'm here.
Let's see what people have to say.
Dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Soon there'd be less of them.
Why do they call themselves the Dozens? 12 deer wooden stood outside Halgot Citadel, waiting for Wadewind to cross the bridge there. Had to hold them there long enough for the Godhammer to detonate. That's what they did. Godhammer? What they call the bomb that blew up Wadewind with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills a living god, guess you gotta name it. What you have against the Dozens? Nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. Dozens, they like to take things into their own hands. Gets ugly sometimes. Don't have them in Gilded Vale. They'd be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Magran too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow, I don't think she'd be too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she'd like to set them on fire anytime they use her name. The gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. Too bad, wouldn't mind seeing something like that. Proof that the gods are just, but I wouldn't give for a little of that. Let's continue on. Good idea. I like him, he's great. Talk to her as well. Gani draws up beside you, her fox following at her heels, and takes a seat next to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
Finding Persak must be important to you for you to have traveled for so long.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak.
Oh, the fox, wow. What an adventure.
It certainly started out that way. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
So she has like, sure, she's a husband and children. Oh. Why do you have to find him?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Elite Sok. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Elite Sok during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
Sure, your village still remembers you, Sagani. Kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile I need my name chanted in the meeting halls.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me, but sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
Of course they do, they must. I'd like to believe it, and yet, Sometimes days go by and I realize that they've not crossed my thoughts. Such days are rare, but they happen. He looks away, tugging at the strap of her quiver. It pains me to think of it, but more than that, it scares me.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persoc will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
In fragments. He leans a hair's breadth closer. Really? What's that like? It's strange. Feels like I'm going crazy most of the time. It's back. I don't envy you. Guess I'm lucky I only have to worry about someone else's past life.
Makes me wonder what Persoc remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
What would you tell him about your village?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, there's been a lot of good years. My aunt says we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persoc helped establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and steel pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Persoc brokered a lot of those agreements too. He got this from one of the Amawa ships that used to trade with us. Sounds like he did a lot for your people.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You feeling the thrill of the chase, or ready for this all to be over? I enjoy the adventure. Every day brings something new. Refreshing indeed. We've got darkness on our side. Shall we move on? Sure, let's go. It's cool. I like that. She's nice as well. Could still be stealing. That's unfortunate. After everything we did. So his old self. Yeah, we need to free. I was thinking we should probably go back to him rather than the wife. Space Monkey Entertainment says, not a spoiler. You could have taken that mage guy prisoner if I had a dungeon in my keep. Oh. Okay. We're still building. We're still only building the main keep. So. Yeah. So maybe we should build a dungeon sooner then. I don't know. We could collect like evil people. Be fun. Is it done? Is he dead? He's already taken care of. Stairs. Can't believe this nightmare's finally over. No idea what you've done for me, but I need you to find my love, Kainra. Only after what Nereid put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you. Please, she must be somewhere in Copper Lane. The only home she's known. Here's my counteroffer. I tell her what I please and you still give me that discount. Wow. And please, don't tell her about the Sveth. About what I do. I can make it worth your while. A discount, maybe? You sent me here in the first place. Did? That woman helped save my life without realizing. Please, bring her home and tell her that everything's back to normal. I'll go talk to her. Can't thank you enough. Truly, how I miss my poor Kainra. I'm gonna tell her the truth, though. She deserves to know the truth. And if he's not gonna be honest with her, he doesn't deserve to keep her. That's what I think. That's what I'm doing. I'm tempted to steal from him. He's a drug dealer. Let's take his stuff. Oh man. I didn't want to lie to him though. You know, I lied to his face. I'm like, I was gonna talk to her. You know, I'm gonna tell her what her husband been up to. Marketplace. We're gonna go down this way. Ooh. Yeah, this is the way.
That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
Oh, what did he call it? Oh, Alat said, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mudhole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale. One of those mudhole countries, am I right? Got some good news, Kainra, and bad news too. He looks up at you as you approach. What happened with Pernisk? Did you give him the ring? So we could say, oh, the poor guy was just imprisoned. I'm going to tell him the truth. Heard the truth. Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Pernisk also deals theft. Pernisk. My Pernisk is a theft dealer? I didn't know you for an honest woman. Brings her fist down the table. Damn it! How can I trust him after something like this? That he's lied to me for so long. I should just be glad I found out about this before the wedding. I mean, he does seem like he seems like nice enough, and he does love her, but he's still dealing drugs, you know, so I don't know what to say. I don't know whether to say, you know, stay away from the guy, or be like, he loves you. Do you want to give up? Like, do you really want to? I mean, look, he does love you. Are you sure you want to give up? And if you are, then fine. Perhaps you're right. If he's willing to give it up, we can work this out. Seems worthwhile to give him a chance anyway. True that. And again, if he's like doesn't give it up, then ditch him. Oh, and take this. She unclasped something from her neck. Picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. Alright, nice. What did we get? Necklace. Oh, +2 intellect, +1 resolve. That is quite nice. The resolve gives you will, some deflection. Intellect is nice. Areas and durations. Woo her, this is your chance. I'm playing a female character. Who is, I suppose, straight. I think I will, yeah. I think I'm going to give the Chanter the cloak. Just boost his defenses there on the front line a little bit more. He's fine apart from his reflex. And for me, I'm going to take this. Boost my intellect even more, so I'm like the smartest cookie in the house. And that's going to be great. Alright, nice. What gloves do you have? Oh yeah, I forgot you can do this. You can like heal people. I totally forgot you had that. How much might you have? You got a lot of might. That's actually pretty good then, I guess. But that being said, you know what? We're gonna give these gloves to him. These are dexterity. Lets you attack more. I guess you reflex. You actually kind of need the reflex. Now you know what? I'm gonna give you these gloves. And I'm gonna give the healing hand gloves to our priest. And the priest can just like healing hands people. You can do it 3 times for free. Pretty good. Again, we're gonna micromanage him a bit. And you guys are just gonna do stuff. Could also let her take actions faster. She's gonna do a fair whack of damage. Probably more than this guy. Yeah, let's do that. You're gonna take some dexterity. That being said, he needs reflex. Actually, he doesn't. His reflex is okay. His reflex is dire. That's really bad. -2 now from his dexterity and -2 from perception. Oof. Oof. We might just grab this guy like frickin' shield training thing. And then he'll get like a whole massive bonus like he has. Like, look at that reflex. Crazy. Well, there we go, guys. There are other men and women, baby. That would have been kind of funny. All right, just totally seducer. Anyway, okay, cool. I'm gonna call it here for tonight, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We have arrived in Defiance Bay, and we've already done one good thing, and we still have lots of the place to keep exploring after this. Lots of things to do, lots of quests to embark on. Yeah, I will see you guys all very soon for more. I'll be streaming more tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Good night and goodbye. Save the game here.